Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Today we're going to we are going to be finishing up this second set of world cards we have within our possession. And to do this, we need to complete the last world within this set. And that world, my friends, is Hollow Bastion. Excuse me. Hollow Bastion. One of the hardest worlds within the first Kingdom Hearts game, and in this game, it's no different. It's also a very difficult world. How so? Well, you shall soon see why. Let's begin now. I'm hearing voices. I wonder who it is. Shh! I think something's wrong. But Belle, I don't understand. I came here to rescue you. Beast, I did not ask you to come. And it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not going back with you, so you're wasting your time. Belle, do you know what you're saying? Hello. Disney, welcome to the stream and thank you for the host. Anywho, how can you stay here with that witch? The witch is a bitch. I've nothing more to say. Now leave before she finds you. Belle, why? I'm not sure what's going on, but is everything okay? Don't feel bad. There must be a reason she said those things. Keep your sympathy. No one could ever care for a beast like me. Oh really, Deb? What do you call the last, 10 seconds? Poor guy. Sure wish there was something we could do for him. And indeed there is. But of course we need to open up the Key of Beginnings door to find out how. Anywho, welcome everybody to Hollow Bastion. And just like the rest of the worlds, they're all built in a square, linear fashion. With multiple doors leading to different places. And throughout this entire freaking world, we'll be fighting some brand new enemies. One of them we've just seen recently, and here he is. It's a dragon. Damn it, Goofy. Well, whatever. These guys are pretty dang dangerous because of the fact that they fly around and they're also very, very nimble. Also sweet, key to rewards. Oh yeah, I love that on the first frickin' battle too. That makes things so much frickin' better. That does not make me feel better. In fact, it makes me kinda pissed. But anywho, here's another new enemy. What are these guys called? I think they're called Berserkers or something? But either way, Berserkers are like the big body enemies that we've fought many times before. Except they're more nimble than the big bodies, and their attack patterns are also less predictable. Kinda like in the first Kingdom Hearts game. Not only are they unpredictable as far as their attack pattern is concerned, but they're also pretty dang dangerous. We also have yet another new enemy in this fight as well, and once again, very dangerous and also annoying to deal with. I think we took him out already. No, he's right there. The enemy who I was talking about is known as a wizard, I think. He may be called something else in actuality, but even so, another annoying enemy to deal with nonetheless. And the whole reason why he was annoying? Oh dang it, I missed. This is why I hate these freaking dragons. They fly so freaking high in the air. Even with your high jump, you can still just barely reach them a lot of times.
Donald.
Nice one, Donald. That's what I like to see. Excuse me. So, Luvid Disney, let me go ahead and explain what we're planning to do today, other than getting confused by a frickin' statue due to stupid crap. No. What we're planning to do today is simple. We're just going to try to complete Hollow Bastion and see what else lies in store and unlock the next set of cards. The next set of world cards that we need to conquer. Also, that was freaking sweet. Also, better take care of that. Thankfully, it goes down in like one hit, but even so, you can never be too careful. Goofy Smash, let's go! Oh! 2 hits for the price of 1. That's what I like to see. Especially for the sheer fact that we sent the frickin' wizard flying. I want to say they're Wizroads, but no, I'm thinking Zelda. Speaking of Zelda, I haven't really played much of Zelda lately. I've been more focused on not only Call of Duty World War II, which is driving me up a freaking wall, but... Okay. Okay, so when it comes to the wizard enemies, don't use magic on them. They'll just heal them. And that's not something that you want. There we go. What should we level up this time? CP. I don't think we've leveled up CP in quite a while, so leveling up CP is not a bad idea. Also, you may have noticed I did mess around with my deck a little bit. After the end of the last stream, I decided to just go ahead and mess around with my deck a little bit, add a couple of cards, take away some that, you know, I haven't really used that much. Okay, well, let's see. What should I add in? I really should add in another cure card. Maybe 5, but it'll do. Dang it. Too short. 2 over, actually. I better get rid of this one then. That'll work. Okay. That's the thing when managing CP and also your deck configuration. Even with a level up, while it's leveling up your CP, your maximum amount, you can still very easily exceed that amount. Especially with the kinds of cards that we have in our deck at this point in time. Dang it, man! Why have I been whiffing the frickin' Sonic Blade lately? No clue. Well, might not have worked out as nicely as I wanted it, but it still worked out nonetheless. Not really what I wanted to do. Actually, I got an idea. Not who I was targeting, dang it. Okay, what should I talk about today? Well, at this point now, my work experience has unfortunately come to an end. However, we are looking to possibly extending it. However, I haven't heard back from my career coordinator down at Tech Hire, so I don't know what's going to happen at this point in time. And if we do extend the work experience, I'm not exactly sure how long the extension will be. I mean, if we really are going to extend it, that's definitely something I want to do, so I can gain more valuable experience and some more money. And I mean this in like real life, not like here in Kingdom Hearts. I'm just saying though. Wow, okay. Come on, Genie, please do something. Thank you. Well, okay, never mind. Man, I hate these freaking wizards so much. Thankfully, they're just weak against physical attacks, but if you happen to have something like the... What's the name of that Keyblade card again? Something like the Spellbinder that has an element attached to it, well then you're going to have a bad time. Okay, so here is how this is going. This place is going to go down. Here's the map of Hollow Bastion, and as you can see, it's a very huge map. One of the largest in the entire game. And yeah, it's not exactly a fun time to really, if you really think about it. Okay, what should we put in here? I don't really need any more platinum cards right now. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for a Calm Bounty. The reason? Because I feel like it's a good idea to use at least one of these cards for every trip in the world. Also, put out the fire and jump on jump where it was lit. And within this chest we've learned Reflect Raid. We just need a Cloud and 2 attack cards. Hurl the Keyblade and make it ricochet around to strike many enemies. Very nice move to have. One of the best moves in the entire game in my honest opinion. Divine Rose! One of my favorite Keyblades from the first Kingdom Hearts. And it's no different here. The Divine Rose packs some serious punch. It packs a serious punch, but the drawback is that it's slow to wield. Yeah, delivers powerful strikes, but slow to recover from card breaks. Okay, in this case, I'll just get rid of this and exchange it with this. Alright, that didn't quite work out, so let's get rid of that. And maybe add in a 9 card from the Kingdom Key somewhere. That'll work. I forgot to sort out my cards. Oh, okay, never mind. It automatically sorted itself out. Also get used to this a lot, running into dead-end rooms. When you're trying to explore many different parts of the map, try to figure out which doors lead to which, dead ends are going to be a common occurrence. Okay, I'm going to go for a guarded trove here. And the reason? Well, I got so many of these cards. Well, technically I only have 5, now 4, but even so. It's always a good idea to go and search for treasure every now and again. There we go. Alright, time to fight you. That'll work. As well as that. Ooh, this'll be fun. I'm surprised that even hit. Let's go. Wild Crush time. Haven't had one of these in this stream so far. And we still got plenty more to go. It's still a lot. Well, now that my work experience has come to an end, I do have additional time on my hands. Like, we're back to square one. There is something I have been possibly thinking about incorporating. And I'm not too sure if it's really the best of ideas, but it's something I'm thinking about. And that thing I'm talking about is possibly incorporating some silent streams. And it's just going to be unannounced, and I'm going to be playing whatever I feel like. And those silent streams will not be uploaded to YouTube later. Those silent streams I'm talking about, it's just something I'm thinking about. The silent streams won't be announced, but these regular streams of playthroughs of games, they will be announced. They will just act like they always been. Oh god. Jimmy's here? Of course. Alright, on my way. Bye. Alright, sorry folks, I have to step away for a little bit. The plow guy is here. I need to move the truck. I'll be back soon. Okay. Damn. Well, that didn't take as long as expected. Anywho, I have returned. And now it's time to continue on with our journey. Anywho, what happened? I honestly do not have a clue. I guess not enough people moved their vehicles, and I was only one of 3 people to have moved their vehicles down for the plow guy to even plow our parking lot. And even though I did that, he only plowed a little bit, and afterwards he just left. Not sure why. Maybe he got pissed that not a lot of people move their vehicles, because where I live, you are required to move your vehicle whenever the snowplow guy shows up. And when he does show up, you have to move your vehicle so he can plow your spot. And plow the parking lot, making sure it's safe for traversing and driving through. And like I said, not too many people moved them. And I guess the guy just got frustrated and moved on. He probably has to go through several different parking lots too. I mean, it was snowing not that long ago, then it started to rain. I think it was actually sleet rather than rain, but even so, still was not a pleasant experience. I mean, moving the truck, it's not that hard to do. Just gotta make sure it's nice and clear, clean up all the windows, making sure you can see out of them from both the driver's side, passenger side, and the back windows especially. And this is very important because if you don't have a clear opening on the windows whatsoever, you won't be able to see. And you could risk crashing into something. And not too long ago, that's what happened. Someone crashed into the mailbox, so one of the mailboxes in our yard. I mean, not really yard, but more or less the parking lot. And this mailbox was pretty big.
This is it.
pretty big too, so I'm not sure what happened, but either way, someone hit it, and the mailbox ended up going down. I know that wasn't fun, and now it's only being held in place with the support of a couple of pieces of wood, and also the other mailbox that hasn't been hit. Also, hi there.
Yeah.
Let's fight. By the way, since that little interruption happened,
This is it.
I'm going to have to edit out the dead air, which is not a big deal. I've done editing of live streams before. I did it with Ratchet & Clank 2016 because I had to edit out many of the cutscenes of the game due to copyright issues. But even so, live stream editing is not a big deal. Sure, it takes a while to just edit out the piece and then re-render the video, but it's honestly not that bad. It really isn't. Let's go ahead and use you. I know. Gotta love the variety. Okay, where are we? Okay. If I have to guess, this one will probably lead to either this and this, or it may just be a continuation and we need to go through here and then here to access this door and this door respectively. And if I were a betting man, the latter is the case. When it comes to map knowledge, it's very highly valuable, especially if you're in the speedrunning community. Planning your route accordingly is a very viable tactic. And you also have to pray to the RNG gods that you are given the good map cards that you can just simply bypass the rooms altogether. You know what I mean, folks? By using cards like the Moogle Room and even the Mullen's Reprisal. Whatever the frick the name of the room is. Not too bad of a drop. Got a couple of 0 cards, so that's good. And a couple of Spellbinder cards. Decent value, but still not great. Alright. Let's first get rid of some junk cards. And then we'll buy some packs and open up some supply drops. Now that's a supply drop. Oh, jeez Louise. Let's see. It's a lot of crappy Thunder cards. Definitely don't like that. But alas, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. Boom, boom, and goodbye. Swans never die and never say goodbye. Why did I bring up One Piece? No clue. Let's open up our cards. Let's see. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad of a drop. And I gotta say, a lot of really good cards here. A lot of good cards. That's what I like to see. I'm gonna go for magic next. Come on, give me something good. Wow, that was so not worth the points. Holy crap. But hey, at least I got a good Dumbo card. And Dumbo's not even all that useful. Not in this game. Not even in the first Kingdom Hearts. It's only more so useful for speedrunners to bypass certain sections altogether. I'm just saying, that's just the way Dumbo unfortunately is. Kind of useless, but at the same time he does have his own fair share of uses. Whether it be intended or unintended, every summoning, no matter what it is, does have a use somewhere. So get rid of those. Get rid of that, because Okay. Get rid of one of those. Looks like I have enough points to buy this, so you know what? Let's go for it. Gimme. Not too bad, but not great either. 5 and 6 for certain other Keyblades. I like that, but at the same time, I wish it was a better drop. But hey, you get what you paid for. By paid, I mean not with actual money. I mean like with in-game currency. If that wasn't obvious. Even so, just feel like throwing that out there. I mean, if Square really implemented RNG manipulation system with loot boxes and crap, I don't even know what I'll do. Speaking of loot boxes, I pray to God they're not implemented in Kingdom Hearts 3. Please don't let that be the case. Please. We don't need it. It doesn't need loot boxes. No loot boxes or bags or bows or whatever. Whatever it is, we don't need them. We don't need microtransactions. Unless they're purely cosmetic or if they're just offering some boosts here and there just to help you along your adventure. Such as double experience and crap. I mean, it's optional. You don't have to buy it. Sure, it would be good to have to help you possibly proceed onward a little more quickly, but that I would be perfectly okay with. Come on, give me another Dunol. There we go. Only a 7 combo. And that wasn't even all that useful, dang it!
It's over.
Dang it, Donald. Why must you always annoy the ever-loving piss out of me?
Freeze. Goofy.
Come on, Goofy. Stupid dragons.
Heal.
God, I hate these guys so much.
This is it.
That'll work. Or not. Dang it! That's the thing. Sonic Blade is not useful. Oof. At all in the air. It just sucks in the air. It really does. Because it's only good for ground-based combat. And that's it. Nothing else. But it's still one of my favorite abilities in the entire game. Also, that thing, be sure to hit it, because once again, if you get hit by its barrier or barricade, then you are going to be confused beyond belief. And more so confused than having to jump straight into Kingdom Hearts 2 from Kingdom Hearts 1. Just saying. Goofy, Donald, me.
Power. Come on. Gotcha.
Well, that sucked. Oh well. And that sucks even harder.
Donald.
God damn it, Donald.
Yeah.
Okay, what now, huh? There's nothing really much else to talk about at this point in time,
Courage.
other than what's already been said. And I honestly have no idea how long I've actually been going,
Thunder.
as far as time is concerned, because a lot of my time at this point has been taken up from having to move my vehicle
Heal.
from the frickin' parking lot to the road down below. Well, it's not really much of a road per se, but it's more like a driveway to like some sort of moving company or some sort. You kind of have to turn down that way anyway in order to even get to this apartment complex. And I'm not even going to mention where it is because security reasons. Don't exactly want anyone to come to my house and rob me. Seriously, I've already had that happen once in my life, and I don't want that to happen again. Damn it, Donald. Note to self, do not use Donald by himself. There we go. That's one down. There we go. Nice work, Cloud. I'm surprised you even came through. Usually, that does not happen. Especially with taking into account the 4 card. Okay, cool. Thunder. Thunder! I really love the way how Luigi says that in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I really do. Speaking of Superstar Saga, I have been watching Slim Kirby's playthrough of the game, and I have both the Game Boy Advance and 3DS versions of said game. Haven't played the 3DS version yet, but I do know that it is a pretty dang good game. By that I mean it's awesome. Good old Kiraga. One of the best, if not, yeah, the best healing spell in the entire freaking Kingdom Hearts series.
This is it.
Bye. That'll work. God damn it, Donald! Why?
Yeah, it's over.
There we go. Jeez. Must I do everything myself? Thanks, Genie, for cleaning up Donald's mess.
Thunder. Fire. Freeze.
Ooh, nice. Another level up.
Heal. Heal.
Screw it. Let's just kill him. Good old whacking with the Keyblade. Gotta love it. Love it a lot. And here we go. We learned Ars Arcanum. Ars Arcanum. Rain of Fury of up to 13 attacks upon the enemy. You need 3 attack cards, and the total value needs to be 1 to 6. Very low value, and also one of those high risk, high reward kind of cards, because the combination can be very easily broken. Trust me, that's not fun. So, oddly enough, Ars Arcanum is kind of one of the more useless abilities in the game due to the fact that, you know, you need a very, very low slate number combination of 1 to 6. Well then, that was stupid. Whatever. Battle's won anyway, so what does it matter? Okay, better go ahead and... Okay, let's go ahead and set this up. Set this up for the Key of Guidance, which we will be opening up momentarily. For this door, we need a green card, a card of 7 or higher, and then the Key of Guidance. Of course, I am going to set things up just so... Any green card will do, actually. You know, let's get rid of one of those. And for 7 or higher, boom. Done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh. I almost jumped right into that frickin' Bane. And trust me, that's not fun. Being confused, running all around the map, being confused and crap. It's not a good time. It just isn't. Well, at the very least, we did figure out this room leads to here, so that's good news. So I was kind of wrong on one of my bets. You know, only partially wrong.
Yeah.
Also, I hate the frickin' targeting system sometimes. I really do. And the reason for that is just it prioritizes objects within the environment over Heartless roaming around the field. I don't get it. Why is that such a huge problem?
Courage! Come on! Gotcha!
Here we go. Kill Duno! Come on, do it again! Attaboy! Also, thank you for the heal. I needed that.
Goofy!
Wow, Donald being useful in the Kingdom Hearts game? What blasphemy is this? It's so weird. It's almost as if the world is gonna come to an end. Oh, boy.
Courage!
Nice one, Cloud. There we go. What do we got? Looming Darkness. Okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, hi, wizard. Prepare yourself.
This is it!
Goofy smash! There we go.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the Rumbling Rose card, I haven't brought this up yet, despite its fairly harsh penalty of having to have a slow recovery if you happen to have the card broken. It's still a very, very powerful card, so long as you're a high roller when it comes to your play style. If you're rolling higher card values when it comes to the Rumbling Rose, you shouldn't have very much of a problem whatsoever when it comes to using the card. And in all honesty, it's one of the best ones in the game. Trust me. Hold on to it, cherish it, love it forevermore. Okay. Time for the next room. Walking the road, but I know which way to go. That would be to the left. To the left, to the left.
This is it!
To the left, to the left. Everything always going to the left. Man, I hate these frickin' wizards so frickin' much. They're also very annoying to deal with as well, due to the fact that they, too, are high rollers. They tend to use cards 6 and above. And what I mean by that, high numeric values. So annoying to deal with. It's not fun. They also deal high damage, too. So, be careful when facing multiple wizards and try to take them out as soon as possible. Trust me, you will thank me later if you do.
Back off. This is it.
How did that miss? I have no clue. Whatever, at least they're down and out. For good. For good, you fool. God damn it, how did that miss? Probably because I attacked him too soon? That's my guess.
This is it. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Well, that kind of sucks at the same time of being great. How so? Because I haven't had a chance to heal yet. Well, I did heal earlier during one of the fights, but still. Would like to be back up on my feet as soon as possible. That would be great. There we go. I guess another thing too when it comes to the Berserkers is that if you happen to hit their shield while you're executing one of your slates or something, the slate is automatically cancelled out. And the same rules apply when it comes to using slates. You lose the first card that you used. It's not fun. Okay, time for more dragons. Man, I hate these freaking guys so freaking much. Come on, Goofy! Oh, damn it! Just too high up. I figured Goofy would be able to slam jam him, but nope, not quite. This'll work. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Wow, that whiffed just like that? Oh, where Genie fails, Cloud comes through. Most of the time. Alright. I really don't have much else to say about Hollow Bastion. It's a very difficult and also a long world, too. It truly is one of the longest worlds that you have to deal with in the entire game. And now that I think about it, I think it's like the second longest world in the entire game. The first one, well, we'll probably see it either in this session or the next one. But it looks like it's going to be the next session. It depends on how things turn out.
Thunder! Fire!
Damn it! I targeted the wrong enemy. One other thing too, Berserkers can also block magic attacks at the front. If it hits the shield, then it's not going to work. The only exception of slates not canceling out if they hit the shield is slates like Strike Rate. If it hits the enemy, then it will stun him just the same. Jeez, what a pain. What a pain in the frickin' butt. But that's Hollow Bastion for you. Very annoying to deal with, and very difficult to deal with as well. Oh, nice! That's what I'm talking about! How? How did that miss? He was hanging so freaking low on the ground that it's not even funny. Must have missed him by an inch. Not even an inch. Maybe even just a centimeter. If that. Okay, we need a 7 or higher. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to use. False Bounty. Reason? I like traversing through fairly small rooms. That's why. Okay, let's go. I honestly don't have very much else to talk about at this moment in time. Nothing really new is happening other than the fact that my work experience has come to an end, and I've already talked about that. And right now, at this point in time, I'm going to be beginning job searching again throughout the week as well. So we're kind of back to square one, unfortunately, but the experience was very well worth it. Hopefully now I'll be able to get a job within the IT industry a little more easily now that I have some experience under my belt, and maybe, just maybe, some companies can give me a chance to prove myself. Because I'm very talented in what I do. And I'm more than willing to share what I have.
It's over. Coward!
You have it! Ha!
Courage!
Cloud Whip too.
Thunder!
Well, Cloud can't exactly hit enemies in the air.
Freeze!
Not unless you're using Cloud's level 3 ability. In which case...
Back off!
So that was dumb.
This is it! Goofy!
Come on, Goofy Smash! Damn it.
Yeah!
Too far away.
Yeah! Yeah!
That'll work. Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh, more tornado steps. And he just loves to pull that disappearing hack, like just before he hits me. Why is that?
This is it!
Oh, I honestly do not have a clue.
This is it!
How did that miss?
Courage! Come on! Gotcha!
Let's go! That wasn't too bad. Now we just got you, and the battle is won. Wow, okay. I was kind of expecting a second wave to appear out of nowhere.
Yeah!
Oh, god damn it, I missed out on the card. Man, that sucks!
Back off!
Whatever, it probably would have been a crappy value card anyway. Not like it really matters all that much, but even so, I still don't like the fact that I just missed out on it.
Yeah!
It really sucks, it really does. Want to know something strange? These Berserkers don't really use too many cards. They really don't. They rarely do, actually. At least here in Hollow Bastion.
Courage!
They tend to...
Fire!
They just don't tend to attack or do much of anything. They just defend attacks and defend their friends.
Funnel!
I should have used level 2 Donald now that I think about it. Yeah.
Heal! This is it! This is it!
Finish you off. Thank you.
Yeah!
Really?
Funnel!
I break it and then it's broken instantly. Like, what the hell? It's not like I was doing anything extreme.
Courage!
Even so, still really, really dumb. And I really hate using zero cards against regular enemies because they can break it so easily and practically instantaneously. Divine Rose number 2. Still not a fan. Alright, let's see what's behind chest number 1. Of course, friends! Oh, jeez.
Back off!
I think I targeted Tornado Step. Yep. Bye.
Yeah!
I said bye. God damn it. Ugh, jerk. Why you no die when I tell you to die? Why?
Yeah. It's over.
That'll work.
Courage.
Come on, Genie, do something good. Thank you. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Power.
Damn it, Cloud. At least he hit the freaking enemy.
Fire.
Even so, he didn't do very much against it.
Heal.
And the reason I say that is because he hit it just as the attack animation ended.
This is it. Yeah.
Stupid freaking shadows.
Yeah.
I really hate how they just go underground so freaking often that it's not even funny.
Funnel.
Give me that experience. Really need that experience too. I really do. Trust me. We're going to need it for later. That is for sure. And that much I can absolutely guarantee. Okay, time to level up HP. Since last time we learned a new slate. Okay, chest number 2. Middle and friend. Yep, of course. Oh, jeez.
This is it.
I guess one other thing I could talk about is that I have a lot of videos in my watch later queue, like some from even a couple months ago. And the reason? I just haven't gotten around to really sitting down to watching those videos. A lot of time has been spent gaming and also working too. Also Aereo.
Yeah.
It's nice to have another Aereo spell card, but at the same time, I wish the value was higher. I don't know if the value of the card degrades.
This is it.
Actually, now that I think about it, no, it doesn't. It's purely random whether you get it on the first try or the last one. Damn it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Courage.
So as I was saying, the value of the chest is purely random. Whether you get the chest on the first try or if it's the last one. Whatever it is, it's already been predetermined. Pretty much. It's always random no matter what. Gotta remember to not use strike raid while in the air. Even so, though. Come on, Genie. Do something cool. Thanks, man. Way to stun the enemies for a little bit. Oh, nice double kill there, Cloud. I like seeing that too. I like it when my summonings put in work. Go. Another enemy down. Who's next on the chopping block? Please let it be you. And now to finish you off. I said finish it. Thank you. Okay. Now that mess has been cleaned up, it's time to move on. Move on to bigger and better things. First off, this is the door required for the Key of Truth. Alright, we need a red card, a 0 card, and of course the Key to Truth. So let's go ahead and put one of these in. 0 card and done. And with that, most of Hollow Bastion has been taken care of already. So, unlike the first Kingdom Hearts game where Hollow Bastion was built like a maze, kind of, but yeah, it was a bit of a maze and there was a lot of backtracking involved. Even so, it's nice to know that Hollow Bastion this time around isn't too bad. Okay, maybe a save room would be a good idea to place here. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. If I can. Okay, 3 or higher. Damn it. What's this room? 3 or higher, 1 or higher. God, I wish I could have a couple more save room cards, but no! No, of course not. That would make things far too easy and too much fun. Alright. Guarded Trove, here we go. Okay, what can I... Oh, hi there! Prepare yourself, because here I come. Why did I say it like that? No clue. I guess I just don't have a lot of things to say right now. Because really, Chain of Memories kind of does that to me. And really any game, for that matter, can do that to me. If I don't have much of anything to say about what's going on or what's happening, or if not a lot of things have happened, then, well, this happens. Okay, then. How did he whiff that attack? The blade clearly went through the frickin' dragon. God damn it. I just did it out of frickin' panic. So I want this.
This is it.
That'll work. As well. Okay, no. This'll work too. This is what I wanted to do from the very beginning. Wow, that wasn't very good.
Oh
yeah. Honestly, I really wish that Ars Arcanum can work a slightly higher card value limit. Maybe instead of 6, maybe make it 10. Because at least with 10, that's hard to break and practically impossible unless you use a slate of your own. Even so, that's just really, really annoying. Also, alchemy waking, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore you. And grab what I need right here. What we got? Divine Rose number 2. Lame! Lame because of the frickin' low frickin' card value. God, I have such horrible luck when it comes to that crap. Why? Yo, Donald, can you do something for me? Thanks. You're great. You're a great pal. Later. Just a little bit further now.
Thunder. Fire.
Usually with big maps such as Hollow Bastion, I think I said this in Halloween Town as well, but when it comes to the bigger maps of the game, it does take me a while to complete those worlds. Not because of outside distractions, but rather it's through navigation and also fighting every enemy I see. And the reason why I like to do that is to gain as much experience as possible. Speaking of experience, I'm going to be fighting that berserker down the freaking stairs in a minute. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to fight the berserker. Nice one. Man, I love Goofy Smash so much. Definitely in my top 3 favorite slates to use in the entire game. And once again, Bottomless Darkness. I wonder if we'll be getting any other cards that are at least somewhat different here. Also, fun fact, you can whack these berserkers in the front or anywhere on the field with no issues. It's just when fighting them in the battle arena, that's when you're going to have issues. So I figured I'd throw that out there. If you see one in the field, you can just whack it. And start off with an initiative. It's always a good idea to start your battles with as many initiatives as possible. Because doing so will stun the enemies, allowing you to land a clean hit. There you go. When it comes to enemy evaluations, if you happen to see some shadow enemies along with some other types of enemies, leave the shadow enemies for last if you possibly can. Unless you're going for those enemy cards, in which case you're going to have to pick your battles wisely.
Back off. This is it.
Really? Okay, Goofy, let's go! That'll work too. Good work. Good work, Donald. Woohoo! Wow, that was sweet. That's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm frickin' talking about.
Thunder! Fire! Freeze!
Dang it.
Heal! This is it!
There we go. Finally, the Berserker's down. I hate those freaking guys. I mean, they may not seem like the most dangerous of enemies, but even so, they're still annoying because they have a tendency to group up with the other enemies. And when that happens, well, then they can block the attacks and defend their friends. Who knew Heartless actually had feelings of camaraderie and crap? Who knew? Am I right? Well, technically speaking, Sora was also one of those Heartless who held on to his feelings. And because of that, I guess that's how he was able to regain his body. It's really strange how Sora was able to regain his body despite turning into a Heartless and giving up his heart. So weird. But hey, the Kingdom Hearts universe has always been weird. It's filled with so many questions and plot holes that it's not even funny. Alright, that'll work. Thanks. Excuse me.
Power! Thunder! Fire! Freeze!
Go.
Goofy!
That'll work. At least I hope it will.
Heal!
There is one other thing I guess I can point out, and that is, starting with Hollow Bastion, enemies are going to be dealing a lot more damage than you're used to seeing. So if you're doing a low-level run, prepare yourself, because you're going to be in a world of hurt if you're under-leveled here.
Courage!
Ow, my frickin' back! I'm surprised gravity even works against these Shadow Heartless. Seriously. I mean, they can morph back into the ground if they want to, and yet gravity does the same sort of thing, yet that hurts them. My only guess is as to why that's even the case is just... it's just due to the fact that... 5 or higher. Okay, I was thinking about making a save room there, but no, that's not going to work. As I was saying, the possible reason as to why these guys were hurt from the Graviga is because of the excessive force and pushing them against the ground. While in reality, of course, they do that on their own accord, but with a gravity spell, it forces them flat as a frickin' pancake. And it also does it very, very quickly.
It's over.
There we go.
Courage!
You got it! Ha!
Give me that, Donald. That'll work.
Donald!
Dang it, Donald. Whatever. At least I was able to clean up the mess. That's what I like to see.
Thunder! Fire! Freeze!
God damn it. Excuse me? Oh, right. I used that one card, I used this one card that I haven't had much of a chance to use yet. And that is, in this room, enemies use weaker cards. I don't know if I used this even once in my entire playthrough yet. So, there you go. Enemies that were previously annoying with dealing high-numbered cards now aren't as annoying, and they are much weaker to deal with. They're weaker as a result of that, but their damage output is still fairly high. So don't let down your guard despite the fact that their card values are now lowered.
Goofy!
There we go. Thankfully enough, though, the room size is also very small. One of the smallest rooms in the entire game, but not the smallest. That goes to the Sleeping Heartless room. I'm just saying. That's where that goes. Another level up already. That's what I like to see. I think I can level up CP again, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Goofy!
Dang it. Way to whiff that, Goofy. Well, that'll work. Not expected that. I didn't expect that, but even so, good to have. Alright, what can we do now? Let's see what cards we can add into our deck. I would like to add in at least one of these, maybe. Definitely want to add the 7 in, but of course I have to take out a card first. And I think I know exactly which card I'm going to get rid of. Boom. There we go. And I can add in another Platinum Keyblade card. And boom. Done. Perfect. Perfect harmony. Just got the maximum amount of CP, and we're good.
Back off. This is it.
I'm surprised I even hit that frickin' wizard. That usually doesn't happen. It usually doesn't happen whenever I'm using Sonic Blade. Team Sonic Blade. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, one thing I will definitely say, I am a fan of Blitz when it comes to attacking aerial enemies. You do jump pretty high, though not exactly the highest that I would like. Even so, you still jump pretty dang high when you're using Blitz. So it can be helpful for taking out some aerial enemies. Just don't count on it being able to do so all the time.
Back off.
There's another thing worth pointing out too, and that is when it comes to card breaking the wizards, if they happen to cast a spell on you, well then you can block the spell mid-use while it's still chasing you down by breaking the card. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. At least it should be. Although it's not always so easy. Especially if the card value is high. Like really high.
Heal. This is it.
There you go. Bye-bye. Okay. Next one. Thank you. Let's go.
This is it.
Get used to me using slates practically all day, every day. Because that's really what the platinum cards are for. They're for using slates and spamming them like nobody's business. Because they're high combination potential. Their potential is absolutely massive. Nice. Got an early hit against the dragon as it spawned. That's what I like to see.
Power.
How? How did that miss?
Thunder.
What the actual fuck is going on?
Freeze.
I know he hit them. He hit them.
Donald.
Why didn't it count?
Heal.
If anyone's actually watching this right now, clip that shit.
Back off.
Seriously, that's just really, really lame. Is it me, or do the dragons just have really bad hit detection? Like some of the worst hit detection I've seen since Call of Duty World War II. Oh boy. These things are just really questionable at best. They truly are. There we go. We're almost at the key of beginnings, folks. As I've said many times before, these things do take a while. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
It's over. Courage.
Well, that didn't do very much because that's just the way gravity works. It only knocks out a portion. Also, Cloud, what the hell?
Thunder.
Is he broken? Did they hotfix this game recently and I didn't even notice? In which case, if they did, they broke Cloud. How? How did you break him? How did you break him so? I don't get it. Okay, looks like we got the key to rewards first. This is unexpected. But anyhow, boom. Now we just need a red 7. Perfect. Got it. Done and done. I need a drink now. Whew, man, I really needed that. And we're only about an hour and a half into this session.
Yeah.
Granted, this is also including the time I had to step away temporarily.
Yeah.
Hey. Wait. Okay. Time for chest number 1. What do you got? We got Mushu. Hell yeah. And Zigbar. Zigbar is one of the organization members. Oddly enough, he's not in this game. Let's see, what does he do? Here we go. Powers up missile attacks. We don't even use missile attacks. Perhaps he's talking about... It's talking about some other kind of attack that we can deal after we use the card and its effect activates. I have no clue. It's really weird. Anywho, that's Zigbar. And of course we need to open up this room. And 5. Going for Calm Bounty again. Crossing my fingers that something good will come out of this chest. Please be something good. And with that, we're finally here. The key to beginnings. And at this point now, we can just rush through the rest of Hollow Bastion. You don't need to worry about a thing. Oh, nice! Another cloud card. This time, it's a 5. Thank Christ! So you're gone, and I'm replacing it with you. I don't care if I went over. I just don't. Alright, I need to replace something here. How about we get rid of this 5? That'll do. Okay. And at this point now I can just add in another one of these. Somewhere. That'll do. Phew! Awesome. At least we got something good out of this. Let's see what's in the chest. It's stop. Number 4. You know what time it is? It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Okay, we need a blue card, a card of 3 or less, and that's it. I'm gonna throw down one of these cards. I think I got a duplicate. Yep, there we go. Now for a 3 or less. That'll do. Alright folks, time to begin this frickin' chapter. Let's see what stories unfold in here. Hey Belle, who are you? Were you kidnapped too? Not exactly. It's a long story. Wait! So you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here? Yes. No, I don't really want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. Who, Maleficent? I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And then there's him. Oh, I've missed him so much. You mean the Beast? Then why were you so mean to him before? Yeah, you really hurt his feelings. You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel. Why not? It's just that Uh-oh. Oh no, she's coming! Hide, quickly! Eh? There's no time to explain. Quick, hide! Okay, sounds good. At least we'll see who the witch truly is. And here she comes, the Wicked Witch of the West. And yeah, it's Maleficent. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this visit? He was here, yes. He risked his life to come and save you. Why did you reject him? I won't ask for his help. Oh, and why is that? You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap. Then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help. Oh dear. No, she got away. What should we do? Help her, of course. What else? Yeah. Like, seriously, why are we not going to help Belle? I mean, I get that the Beast should be the one to save her because, well, they do have a thing for each other. But even so, it's still really questionable. Like, seriously? Why do you question such things? It's just dumb. Really, really dumb. Okay. Now it's time to see what happens next. Time for the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Frieza defeated. Why, what are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't let you hurt him. And I shall make you scream. The fool will come running the moment he hears your cries. I think I got something to say to that. Enough! The Beast isn't the only one you have to deal with. Begone, boy. You have no business here. Unless, of course, you wish to join in the screaming. This is perfect. When that brute hears your shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me. Don't trouble yourself. You're here. No, you mustn't. I told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Belle. What an awful thing to say. Alright, if that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. You're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are my most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, Beast. Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide so beautiful a heart. This calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. No, please! Oh, damn! Maleficent just killed Belle! Well, so much for that, for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. Ha ha ha! She loves you, Beast. I can feel it shining in her heart. You fiend! Release Belle's heart at once! Where are you? She went that way. That's the way the shadows fled. What are you doing here? No time to talk. We gotta go after them right away. You'd help me? You bet. After what you just said, we gotta help you. Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right. And so, at this point now, Beast has joined our party. And he essentially works the same as he does in Kingdom Hearts 1. However, we have to use his card first in order to even execute his ability. But to do that, it requires great power and concentration and lots of luck. And also prayers. Lots of prayers. Just saying, it just requires a lot of strong stuff in order to truly utilize his power. However, Beast is a very valuable ally. And, well, unfortunately, we're not going to see very much of the Beast. If we are going to see him, he's probably going to appear for this boss fight only. Just saying, that's just the way it works. Since we've explored all of Hollow Bastion, there's really nothing left to do here except open up the final door to truth and end this chapter practically instantly. You've done well to make it this far, Beast. As your reward, I'll tell you why Belle rejected you. My dark magic requires hearts of utmost beauty. Belle was perfect. Deep in her heart, her love for you shone with uncommon radiance. But she guessed my plans. By denying her love for you, she put her heart beyond my reach. But she saved me. She protected me. She couldn't hide how she really felt. I've heard enough. Release her heart now. If you don't. Do not try my patience. Don't you realize why I am telling you all this? Did you think it was out of kindness? I did it to erase your doubts. Now your heart is beginning to shine with love for Belle. I shall have your heart too, monster. Not if we stop you. You dare to challenge me? Pitiful fools! And so, the battle against Maleficent begins. And boy, oh boy, is she going to be a freaking treat. And it's going to be a massive pain to fight. Here she is, Dragon Maleficent. Dragon Maleficent kind of acts a bit like Ursula, meaning that she uses cards of her own and she's not one to really use slates. However, using slates of your own is honestly not a bad idea. Also, this gimmick card, what this will do, when Maleficent breathes fire, that will be your chance to use the card to its fullest effect. What this will do is it'll create a platform for you to ride on. Jump onto the platform and deal the pain to Maleficent while floating in the air, but only for a short period of time. And now's the time. Whee! Onto the platform. This particular fight against Maleficent isn't too bad, it's just she has a lot of HP. And it will take some time before she eventually goes down. She also has a tendency to stun lock you if you're not careful.
Oh!
Ah, damn it, Goofy. Now's not the time to do that.
Courage!
Damn it, Cloud. You too?
Thunder! Fire! Freeze! Heal!
At least I got the heal off. Another ability that can be very useful in this fight, and I don't think I even mentioned that you can do this yet, you can use Glide in battle too.
There!
And if you do that, you can just float in the air like you could out in the field. So really, Glide is very useful in this particular fight only. Why only in this fight? Because of the fire. That's about it.
Power!
Ooh, gimmick. Ow. Damn fire. Get out of the fire. Oh my god, why didn't I freaking glide? What the hell?
Heal! Heal!
This'll work.
There!
Okay.
This is it! Yeah! Ha!
Damn.
Yeah! Courage!
Really? Really now? I guess one thing worth mentioning too is that the gimmick card does have a tendency to appear quite often in the fight. Crap. Also, don't be afraid to dodge roll a lot in this fight, especially when it comes to the fireballs.
Heal!
No one likes fireballs, that's for sure.
Beast!
Okay, here comes the beast. Perfect timing. I could use this. Oh, really? Okay, we're almost done. Just got a little bit longer to go.
Goofy!
Well, that'll work. It dealt damage at least. That's what I'd like to see. Ooh, cool.
Power!
Nice recovery.
Thunder!
If you happen to have some magic cards on you, don't be afraid to use them.
Heal! Heal!
No magic attacks that you deal will heal Maleficent, so don't worry about healing her accidentally.
Donald!
Damn it, Donald! Now's not the time for that!
Yeah!
There we go! Dragon Maleficent is done! Honestly, it's one of the easier boss fights in the entire game. Way to go from one of the hardest fights in the original Kingdom Hearts 1 to being one of the easiest. And she gives you one of the best cards in the entire game, too. With her enemy card. What this does? Well, it'll increase the attack power of your attack cards for a certain number of attacks. And the only drawback is that it takes longer to recall your cards. So, there. Not too bad of a trade-off, I might say. Belle! Thank goodness. Please forgive me, I had to be cruel to you. But no matter how I tried, I couldn't hide my true feelings. I'm the one who should apologize for doubting you. I never want to remember feeling that way, so angry, so alone. Then don't. Let's replace the sad memories with happier ones, starting now. Belle. There they go with the mushy stuff. Oh, yuck. Yeah, I think it's time we got on our way. Good idea. Let's keep moving. And trust me, folks, the real fun is about to begin momentarily. And trust me, it's not going to be fun. It just isn't. Trust me.
Yeah.
But at the very least, the battle is won, and Belle's heart has been recovered. Quite easily, too. I have to admit, it was pretty dang easy. Just stay in the air as much as possible. And that's how you're supposed to win the fight.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty good idea who we're going to be fighting next. And another Wicked Witch of the West, I must say, is going to come and ruin our frickin' day. It ain't going to be fun, especially for the sheer fact that she's going to be harder, faster, and stronger. Okay, let's begin.
Who are you?
I am Vexen. I have come to collect your debt, Sora.
A debt? Sora, do you owe something to this guy?
Come on, of course not.
Oh, but you do. You owe me for reuniting you with your former friend.
You don't mean...
Indeed I do. I'm the one who brought Riku to you.
Then... You're the one... You're the one who's been controlling him! What have you done with him?
I see no need to give you information about where Riku is. After all... Why trouble you in your final hour?
Okay, I was wrong about the boss fight. We're fighting someone else. Say hello to this guy. He has a tendency to use ice-based attacks and can potentially stun lock you. His attacks are fairly powerful, so don't drop your guard even for a moment. Yeah, bite me.
Here you go. I shall freeze you.
Okay, break. Another thing too, his attacks can home in on you. If you happen to have any fire-based cards on you, don't be afraid to use them. And also pray to God that Donald can help you. Better keep this for now. If freeze hits you, you will be frozen. No pun intended. I'm just saying, if that happens, well then, you're gonna be in some serious trouble.
I shall freeze you.
Oh,
Fire!
well, and like I said, fire is this guy's weakness.
Heal! Taste this!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to create my combo breaker deck. I think I really am. Goofy Smash, let's go! Also, do not use ice-based attacks on this guy whatsoever. If you do, well then, you're gonna be in trouble. Because it will heal him. And that's not something you want in this entire fight whatsoever. Because you just want to finish him off as fast as possible. Damn it. Damn it! Ugh. I was waiting for him to use his slate, because he tends to do that a lot. He tends to use his slates and hammer you with attack after attack after attack. Okay. Deck number 2. Let's go for it. go ahead and create my combo breaker deck. This is going to take some time, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's not gonna work. Well, of course it will work eventually. So let's put a couple zeros here. One here. One here. Another one here. And another one here. This is basically how the combo breaker deck works. It's going to be comprised of high value cards and a ton of zero cards. That's basically how it's going to work. And I better go ahead and place down some healing, some cure cards, because I need them more than anything. An elixir right here. Okay. I think I'm going to throw down some of these too. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 fires. So that way we have some magic to work with. Stop isn't really going to be very useful. But, I know Cloud can come in handy at one point. So let's put him here. And let's start working on assigning some of these regular attacks here. I kind of need to do that anyway. Seven. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. And as I said, this is going to take some time, unfortunately. Usually when it comes to deck creation, it does take some time to establish a deck and build a strategy around said deck. I think I have a Divine Rose card. Yeah, a couple of them actually. Boom. Number of the Beast. That's funny. Okay. Got a couple of 9s and 7s and several zeros. I think I have too many zeros now that I think about it, so let's just limit that to 6. 6 zeros and add in a couple more cards. I'm also going to add in another healing card right here. Yep. Oh, and here's how the... Yep, sacrifice reload speed to power up attack cards. Limit 30 attacks. Okay. Right there. 9, 7s. I really don't have any 8s, unfortunately, that I can work with. And, I may try it. I may just try this deck and see how it works. This is more so for this fight. So let's go ahead and equip deck number 2. Equip it and save. Because I think if you happen to just charge straight back into the fight and do nothing, well then, if you lose, you have to recreate the deck all over again. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's a rare crash if I ever seen one. Well, that stinks. I don't even know how that crash even happened. Well, whatever. These things unfortunately happen sometimes. It's really dumb, but a crash is a crash. But thankfully, at least it didn't completely crash the console. The game itself just crashed, that's it. So, I don't know why it happened, but one of those rare crashes. And to be quite honest, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this entire collection crash. Especially with the latest version of this game altogether. That, you know, that should not happen. And it never did happen. It really didn't. Why now? I have no clue. But, whatever. Like I said, thank God I saved just before reattempting the fight again. That way we can just jump right back in without much of an issue. Sure, we have to waste another minute or two, but even so, let's try this again. Let's go.
Here you go.
Damn it, I hate this freaking guy so much. This guy too is a high roller. He is a high roller, and it's annoying to deal with. It really, really sucks. Really does. Especially for the sheer fact that he has a big tendency to hit you with every attack he deals.
Fire! Fire! I shall freeze you.
God damn it, I was too late.
Here you go. Heal.
Way too close. Oh, come on!
Here you go. I've had enough of this. Back off.
Well, so much for that plan.
I shall freeze you.
How about no?
Fire! Fire! I've had enough of this.
How about screw you?
Fire! 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 I shall.
How about no? I shall freeze you. How about no?
Here you go.
So I guess one viable strategy that you can employ is to just wait for him to use any cards that he happens to use and just break them.
Taste this.
God damn it. He's also...
Here you go.
He also has a tendency to deal very high damaging attacks too. Okay, number 0. Screw you.
Here you go. Fire! Fire!
Also, one other thing too. Do not let him use any item cards.
I shall.
If you do, you're going to be in trouble, like me! Are you kidding me? Way to frickin'... I hate that shit. It sucks. To be quite honest, I really wish I had that frickin' nuke attack That nuke slate, what is it called? I think it's called Flare. I really wish I had that right now. If I did, I would be wailing on his ass so freaking hard it'll make his head spin. Really?
Fire! Fire! Courage! Heal! Taste this!
God damn it. Way to freaking fail on me at the worst possible freaking time. God, I hate the fact that his ranged attacks are so goddamn long.
Here you go. Here you go.
Filthy!
Go.
Fire! Fire!
This'll work.
Fire!
I've had enough.
Filthy!
Ooh, got some good hits in.
Fire!
Plus the fire also helps
I
tremendously.
shall freeze you.
God damn it.
Taste this. Here you go.
This is gonna hurt.
Taste this.
Crap. How about now?
Here you go. Here you go. I shall freeze you.
Fire! 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 Heal! Heal! Heal!
Taste this. I've had enough of this. Taste this. Here you go. Here you go. You are just an experiment.
Back off! Fire! Fire!
Nice fire raga to the face.
Imbecile.
Heal!
You're pushing it.
Heal!
I've had enough of this.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
You're pushing it. I shall freeze you.
How about no? Screw you.
Imbecile.
F your face.
Here you go. Here you go.
Fire! 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 Fire!
I've had enough of this.
I had a feeling you were gonna do that too.
Heal! Heal!
Here you go.
Heal!
Taste this.
Crap, 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 crap.
Donald!
Please do something. Damn you, Donald!
You're pushing it. Taste this. I shall freeze you.
Better save this last zero.
Fire!
You imbecile.
Fire!
Here you go.
Power! Heal!
I've had enough of this.
Just a little further now. Almost there. Someone's live on Twitch. Not sure who. I'll look later.
Here you go. Fire! Fire! Taste this!
Screw you.
Here you go.
Come on, man. He's on death's doorstep. There we go. Jesus. Vanguard, welcome to the stream. We just finished Hollow Bastion, and this bastard nearly killed me. This was my second attempt. Well, technically it was my third. The second time I tried to fight him, the game crashed. So I had to restart the entire game. So, that kind of stunk. But whatever, at least I beat him.
As I expected, you weren't one to die very easily.
As if I'd ever lose to you!
I wouldn't be so sure. Did you even notice? I was delving deep into your memory as we fought. And here, look what I found. A card crafted from all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart.
Very interesting.
Wait! Memories? In the other side?
And with that, we learned freeze. To execute it, you just need 2 blizzard cards and stop. Freeze nearby enemies. Attacking a frozen enemy deals greater damage. Pretty powerful spell, and with that we gained 1 new world card, and this is for Twilight Town. I got a bad feeling about all this. We should be careful. No kidding. The other side of your heart. Is that where the stuff you forget goes? Actually, I think there's more to that than meets the eye.
If Sora disappears, that would mess up the organization's plans.
I trust that you know what you need to do.
Haven't a clue, really. Maybe you could spell it out for me.
Vexen has clearly committed a treasonous act against the organization. You must eliminate the traitor.
No taking that back later.
I'm glad you're doing good, Vanguard. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good as well.
A card made out of memories from the other side of your heart? I wonder what it does.
We'll find out soon enough. It's the only one we have left. No other way to move forward.
And because of that, we have no choice but to move forward. And I'm going to go ahead and equip my first deck again. Because, well, we're diving into a new world here. And this new world is a completely brand new world. Sora has never been here. And yet, somehow, it is engraved within his heart. You think that there are memories on the other side of my heart? Kinda scary. If you ask me, Vexen's waiting to trap us. Oddly enough, he's right. He's right. I know, kind of a spoiler thing. Birth by Sleep, almost done with one of the characters. Oh, that's interesting. Which one? Okay, right now it's time to dive into this brand new world, Twilight Town. And anyone who's jumped into Kingdom Hearts 2 from Kingdom Hearts 1 knows this place very, very well. Ventus' story, eh? Nice choice. Good balance. Good balance of strength, defense, and everything in between. And since Twilight Town's the only card we have in our possession, let's dive right on in and see what this place is truly about. Glorsh, where are we, Sora? I don't know. I've never been here before. I've never been here. Me neither. This can't be right. Up till now, the only places we've been are from Sora's memory. Maybe so, but I definitely don't remember this. You might have forgotten this town, just like the other stuff. Already beaten Terra's story already. This is terrible. Our memories are practically gone. Well, we'll be okay. See, look at this. Naminé's good luck charm. There's a special memory that goes with this. One night when Naminé and I were little, there was this meteor shower. Naminé started crying. She said, "What if a shooting star hits the islands?" So I said, "If a shooting star comes this way, I'll hit it right back into outer space." I was swinging this toy sword around the whole time. Naminé just smiled and said thanks, and then she gave me this. Sora, I'm so sorry. All this because of me. Naminé said that she had it ever since she was a baby. And she gave it to you? Aww. Yeah, so I promised her, from now on I'll bring you good luck. I'll keep you safe. But then one day, Naminé left the islands, and I forgot about her all this time. There's also someone else he kind of forgot about too. I really let her down. Just a replay to get hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3. You have to play it on PS4. Yeah, I agree 110%. PS4 version of the collection is definitely the definitive version, due to the higher frame rate, and at this point now, it truly has become like the definitive edition. However, there's still some little things missing, primarily with Kingdom Hearts 2 and just some sound files. And that's about it. Anywho, welcome to Twilight Town. Within this place, we'll find some reoccurring enemies that we fought many times before, but we'll also find some new enemies here as well. And the enemies whom we fought before are going to be at a higher level and thus will be tougher to defeat, including these little shadow enemies. And we got Bottomless Darkness. Coo. Coo. Alright. Let's see what's up next on this long, winding road. That is Twilight Town. Speaking of which, I haven't really looked up the map of this place yet. Guess we'll find out on its map size soon enough. However, if I'm remembering correctly, Twilight Town is not that big as far as navigation is concerned, but at the same time, it's still, you still have to go through many doors just to get to where you need to go.
Courage!
There we go.
Power!
There we go. Nice one, Cloud.
Thunder! Fire! Freeze!
Still more enemies, eh?
Heal!
Still got a ways to go.
Donald!
Come on, Donald. Damn it, Donald. Typical Donald.
Back off!
Keyblade Graveyard, eh? Wow. Quite a ways into the game. Practically at the end game at that point. And after Ventus' story is completed, you still have Aqua's story to go through as well. And her story, in my opinion, is definitely the hardest one.
Thunder! Fire! Freeze!
Time for Goofy Tornado? Yeah. Come on, Goofy. Attaboy. Now smack them until they're dead.
Yeah!
That'll work.
Yeah!
That'll work out very nicely. And with that, we have a brand new map card type, Mingling Worlds. What that does is that when you use the card, it'll create a random room. It could be anything under the sun. It could be pitch black darkness, like bottomless darkness. It could be almighty darkness. Or it could be something like a white mushroom room, or anything under the sun pretty much. The only exception I think is like Calm Bounty and Moments Reprieve, whatever the frick the name of the room is.
Power!
Either way, you won't be able to create a save room or Calm Bounty with the Mingling Worlds card.
Courage! Thunder! Fire!
And with that, another key to rewards! Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'd like to see. Oh, hi.
Yeah!
How you doing? You killed my father. Prepare to die.
This is it! This is it!
Oh, that was sweet.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
A little further now. Okay, I'll take that. I was kind of thinking that there would be another wave of enemies appearing out of nowhere, like you. But, whatever. I'll gladly take an easy victory if I have to. One thing I really don't like about Sonic Blade is that targeting acquisition is purely random. It can target any enemy, and it tends to target those that are the closest to you after executing your first Sonic Blade. Or after executing the ability and then killing your target. Either way, it's dumb. And it's annoying. Okay. Let's take a look at the map now that we have the chance. And there's one other thing I haven't pointed out yet, is that I do believe Twilight Town has the same map for each and every playthrough, no matter what. And also, this is the only world in the game, well, aside from the final one, that only has one key card. And that is the key of beginnings or whatever. It could also be the key of truth, or it could be the key to my heart. Whatever. Either way, it's something. It's something that's there. Let's create a safe room. I've only seen one of the new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers, and it's the one that showcases its new theme song, Don't Think Twice. And my god, is it badass! And the ending is kind of leaving me with a question. What do you mean by other me? I know... Oh, Jesus. Hang on, folks. Hello? Again? Alright, I'll be down. Alright, bye. Well, Plow Guy's back. And he's returned to plow the driveway once again. So, I gotta move the vehicle, and I'll be back soon. Okay. I have returned yet again. Took care of what I needed to do. Just went ahead and moved the truck and let the plow guy plow the parking lot. And at the very least, more people moved their vehicles this time around, so he wasn't so angry. Thank God. Oh, excuse me. Well, anyway, as I was saying before, the only new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer seen at this time was the Don't Think Twice one. And in the end, it was like, other me, what the heck are you talking about? Because I know in Dream Drop Distance, time travel is a thing. And trust me, we're gonna have quite a field day when we get to it. Even so, it's still really strange. Like, really, really strange. But I suppose the particular question will be answered when we eventually play Kingdom Hearts 3. Also, the Monsters Inc. leak that occurred a while back, turned out that was real. I tend to not really worry about leaks, and I try not to look into them too much. But even so, this one turned out to be real. I'm quite surprised. Okay, here's Warpinator. Eliminate the closest enemy. Not always successful. You need Stop, Gravity, and Aerial. And I think if you use that ability, you won't gain any experience if you happen to warp away the enemy. It can be useful in a pinch, but it's not always successful, and it doesn't work in boss fights. So keep that in mind. And I feel like I gotta frickin' pee. Dang it, I hate it when that happens. Okay, we need an 8, a 1, and 20 in total for the green cards. And yeah, I better go pee now. One interruption after another. I'll be right back again. Ow! Oh my god, my butt! Sweet Jesus! It's like little daggers. Okay, I have returned. Not sure why I was having that strange pain after I sat down, but whatever. I've returned again, and I feel so much better now than I did before. That's for sure. Just saying. After holding it in for so long, it's just feels so freaking good to finally let it all out. You know what I mean, folks? After holding it in and then yeah, I think I can look up the trailers myself if I wanted to, but thank you for the offer. I'll just look up the trailers later, like after I'm finished live streaming for today. Okay, just need 6 left. And I think I'm just gonna get rid of one of these. Maybe not. There we go. That's better. Alright. Let's claim our rewards here in Twilight Town. And our first reward will be revealed to us momentarily. Right now we got some pots to smash along with some boxes. Because everyone loves boxes. They love them so much they just love to smash them. Alright, chest number 1. What do you got? Stardust Blitz. And to execute, we just need a Donald and a fire card. Knock up to 3 of Donald's fireballs towards the enemy. You need Donald and 1 fire card. And the tip is to press triangle when it flashes on screen to hit the fireball. Timing is key when using that attack, because if you mess up, well then the attack fails. And for this card, we have Roxas. Once again, Roxas is not in this game, but he is in Kingdom Hearts 2 and 358 over 2 days. But we'll cross that path when we get to it. As for what he does, let's find out now. Doubles the damage dealt by an attack card. Very, very powerful, and so, because of that great power, costs great cost of CP. The maximum in the entire game, which is 99. It's absolutely massive, but the power is so great. So it's more so built for decks that can truly utilize them. And it's like you gotta put that card in first and then build your deck around the concept. Okay, we need a 3 or higher here. So what's the next room exactly? Oh. Let's go with Sleeping Darkness. I could use a little more experience. Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the thought and the kind gesture. I really do. Let's see if we could possibly finish up Twilight Town in this one session. I should be able to do that without much of an issue here. I say this now and then royally be proven wrong.
Power! Come on! Gotcha!
That'll work.
Guilty!
And so will this. Oh, that was sweet.
Courage! You have it!
I wonder, can I get those in time? Nope. They're gone. Dang it. Whatever.
Thunder!
Everyone dies.
Freeze! Donald!
Donald, please help me. That'll work. May not have been the most desirable of results, but anywho, it's still useful nonetheless. Alright, what do we got? Lasting Days. Okay, I'm cool with that. Alright, people. Let's finish this. Also, you may be wondering, why are the rooms set up this way in Twilight Town? Well, I'm going to guess they're set up this way, so if some players are having trouble with level grinding, or just run into this roadblock, this upcoming boss fight, they have a chance to go and grind some. And I gotta say, that is a pretty useful, pretty dang useful tactic. Grinding is always a good idea. Especially when you're trying to prepare yourself for future boss fights and stuff. Wow, another key to rewards card. I'll gladly take that to the frickin' bank. And we can use that on the next place too. The next world. What's going to happen after this? Well, another world will be opened up to us eventually. Why did I say eventually? It will be opened up after we clear this world, which hopefully won't take too long, but knowing my luck and the way the last boss fight went, it ain't gonna be easy.
Power! Courage!
Oh man, way to whiff, Cloud.
Thunder! Fire!
I think the problem with Cloud is that his initial attack just pushes the enemy back. So it kind of does knockback damage.
This is it!
So in that sense, that's kind of lame, but anywho. That's not here or there. Cloud's knockback may be annoying, but still. He still does deal quite a bit of damage by himself. And I gotta say, that's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll show off Donald's new attack soon enough. Well, that kind of sucked. Killed the enemy out on my first strike. Whatever. It's okay. It's one less enemy I gotta deal with in the end. And that's all that matters. So what the hell? Die.
Heal. This is it.
Ooh, good. That was awesome. That wasn't awesome. Damn it. Man, I'm really getting hungry. I haven't really ate much. I ate breakfast today. No, that's not good. Okay, let's show off this new attack now. Stardust Blitz. Here we go. I gotta say, I do like the attack, and it does have its use. Because the fireball which Donald shoots fires in a shotgun formation if you manage to execute the attack properly. And it can damage a lot of enemies and deal quite a large sum of damage fairly quickly. Let's go with you. You die. Okay. Well, that's one way of getting through. Another Moogle room. Should be able to level up again on the next enemy right here. Perfect. Awesome. Another fire card. Too bad its value is just... Oh, whatever. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, and that's just the luck of the draw. Also, what the hell was that? God damn it, game. Why must you do this? Goofy smash, let's go. Oh yeah. Way to knock him to the frickin' stratosphere. Boom, baby. You were so freaking dead, boy. Die. God damn it. Die, please. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Another Tranquil Darkness and level up. Just what I needed. Level 46. Gotta say, that's not too bad. And I think at this point, I think you want to be level 50? I could be wrong on that. In fact, I most likely am. But even so, I'm just going to go ahead and save progress here with my first deck equipped. Then afterwards, I'm going to change to my second deck, my Combo Breaker deck. And the reason why I want to do this is because Old Man Frosty wants to come in and wreck our face again with ice attacks. And by old Frosty, I mean Vexen. Well, Axel kind of wants him eliminated. Well, actually, no, it's not just Axel, but some of the other members of the organization as well. Okay, for this door, we need a 5 or higher, then a 5 and below, a blue card, and we're finished. Okay, let's... I'm gonna go with this. 5 or below, one of you, a blue card. I got a duplicate, so let's go with that, and open. Open sesame!
What's wrong?
Something feels really strange. I'm sure I don't know this place, but it's starting to feel like it's familiar to me.
You must have come here sometime before.
No, and that's what's strange.
It could be like with Nominee. You forgot lots of other stuff, and that's why you remember this place now.
No, it's different. With Nominee, my memories sort of came drifting back to me, a little piece at a time. But not now. It's not memories, just this idea that I must have been here before.
So, feeling nostalgic?
Hello, Vexen. It's so good to see you
Sora,
again.
a question then for you. Your memories of Nominee or your feelings here? Which of the two of these is more real, I wonder?
What the hell do you mean by
Nominee,
that?
of course. Whatever it is that I'm feeling, I bet it's just another one of your mean little tricks.
The memory's wiles can be cruel. In its silence, we forget. In its obsession, it binds our hearts.
Cut the riddles.
I told you. This place was created solely from another side of your memory. It is on the other side of your heart that the memory of this place exists. It is your heart that remembers.
You're wrong. I don't know this place.
If you remain bound by the chain of memories,
Roll
and refuse
credits.
to believe what is truly found inside your heart, then throw it away. You are not a Keyblade master.
Thank you.
Just a
Someone
slave
finally
to
gets
twisted
it.
memories. Yes, exactly like my Riku. Your existence is worth nothing!
Like your Riku? Worth nothing? That's enough! You're the one who changed Riku! Every word you've said is a lie! I'd never throw away my heart! I'm gonna take you down and save Riku and Nominee! That's what's in my heart!
And here we go. Time for Vexen round 2. And this time he's gonna be harder than ever. He's gonna hit like a freaking truck. And he's going to just deal attack after attack. And there's something going on outside my window. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a tractor of some kind. Either way, it's there, so I apologize. Damn it, how did he hit me? And that, how did he hit me there? Better save this.
Fire!
a couple of zeros here. As I said, this fight is a lot harder than the last one, so prepare yourself for a long and very tough road. Screw you, game. So prepare yourself and just roll around at the speed of sound.
Here you go. Taste this.
God damn it.
You imbecile.
Go ahead and break that.
Here you go.
Damn it. Oh, stupid.
Fire. Fire.
This fight requires a lot of concentration, so that's why I'm being really, really quiet. I'm not hunting wabbits. I'm hunting mad scientists that want me dead. God damn it. Oh, there went all the damage I just healed. God damn it. God, this guy sucks. So annoying to deal with. I knew he was going to do that too.
Taste this. Taste this. Fire. 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 Heal. Heal. You are pushing it.
Oh, god damn it. That was a stupid move, stupid move, stupid move, stupid move. I'm dead. I'm just dead.
I shall freeze you.
God damn it. I hate that shit.
Taste this. Filthy.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that too.
Here you go. Taste this.
Take this. I better reload now.
You are pushing it.
Where's my zero? There we go.
Heal. Heal. Taste this.
Damn you!
Heal. Here you go.
I'm so freaking dead.
I've had enough of this. You imbecile.
Goofy smash! Damn it! Can't afford to whiff attacks like that right now.
Fire. I shall freeze you. Fire. Power. You are just enough. You are pushing it.
Actually, better
Taste this.
use this now. Donald, help me, please. Damn you! Just did it out of sheer panic. I don't know what else to do. It's really keeping me on my freaking toes. Crap. He broke it.
Come to
Ah, fuck me in the ass! Ugh. Damn it, I was so close. But of course, he just had to break the card at the wrong goddamn time. Okay, good. At least the game didn't crash again. Okay, round 2. Let's do this.
Here you go. Taste this. You idiot.
He always tends to hit me with every single frickin' attack. That's what makes him so annoying. There, keep that 0. How's that fire miss?
Fire! 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 Hurry! Heal! I've had enough of this! Ha! Taste this! Goofy!
Whoa!
Yeah!
That'll work.
Heal!
And like I said before, this guy hits like a truck, and he will deal a lot of damage within a very short period of time. Well, thank you for the heal anyway, Donald.
I
shall freeze you! Thank you, Donald. I really needed that double heal, that's for sure. Because the damage was already undone. God damn it. Damn you! God, the range is so goddamn long! Why is it so long? Better save the last 0.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Fuck me! Again, as soon as you're whacked with the shield, you're stunned. You're stun locked, pretty much. Seriously, fuck this guy, and fuck his ice attacks. Fuck his range, too. It's really driving me nuts.
Taste this! You imbecile!
Goofy! Thank you! Boom, baby. Boom.
No good! Taste this! Fire!
So the key to... I guess the key to this fight is try not to be too close to Vexen as he attacks.
I shall freeze you!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm screwed. I'm just screwed. Wow. He actually did something useful. Still gonna die. Yeah, because that shit.
You imbecile! Here you goofy!
Wow, way to actually deal damage. Holy crap.
You are pushing goofy! Taste this!
Fuck me! Fuck this guy! Seriously! Alright, I may go one more time, and if he kicks my ass again, then I'm just gonna have to go and level grind until I reach level 50. How did that hit me still? How? How is he able to anticipate every fucking move I make? Jesus fucking Christ! No. This is unacceptable. I'm going again. Fuck this shit. Fuck this guy. Fuck every fucking tactic that he uses. Fuck him. Sorry for the F-bombs, but still, I'm pissed. I'm absolutely freaking pissed.
Taste this! Fire!
Here you go.
Fire! 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 Courage! Heal!
I shall.
This is it!
That'll work.
You're pushing it.
Oh, God, fuck me!
Here you go.
God, I can't get anywhere! He's just breaking every fucking card I deal with him. Every goddamn one! He breaks it instantly!
I've had enough of this! Filthy!
Here you go.
Taste this!
And every freaking hit he deals with that particular attack takes 1/4 of my health away.
Here you go.
Fire! 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 Taste this! Donald!
Really? Wow, the new ability is just completely worthless in this fight.
Heal!
Here you go.
Filthy!
That'll work. That'll work.
Filthy! Taste this!
Yep.
Here you go.
Fire!
Please you.
Seriously, screw this guy. Screw him. Every fucking time! I swear to God. No, just no. Fuck him. One more time. And if he kicks my ass again for like the millionth fucking time, then I'm gonna grind some more. Because God only knows I need it.
Here you go.
Perhaps what I really need is like a pure fire-based deck. Maybe that's something I need.
I shall taste this. This is it. Donald.
Here you go.
Taste this. Fire.
You imbecile.
How did that hit me?
Fire. Fire.
Seriously, screw this guy and everything he frickin' does.
Taste this. Power.
Frickin' bitch that needs to frickin' burn
Heal.
the frickin' hellfire where he frickin' belongs.
Here you go.
pushing it. Donald!
That'll work, I guess.
Yeah. Here you go. Taste this.
Seriously, screw the fact that he can take 1/4 of your goddamn HP away for every attack he deals. 1/4! That's 4 hits. That's all you have.
Taste this. Donald!
Damn it, Donald! You're not helping here! I can't believe I walked into that.
Taste this! You imbecile! Fire! Fire!
This is taking way too goddamn long.
Fire! Fire! I've had enough of this! Yeah! Yeah! Donald! You're pushing it! Courage! Here you go! Heal! 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 Taste this!
Seriously, screw this guy. Screw Vexen. His freaking ice trap.
Yeah! Yeah! Here you go! Yeah! I shall freeze you! Taste! Fire!
Die.
Fire!
No.
Fire! You imbecile! Yeah! Here you Fire!
Oh, okay. 0 for Goofy.
I've had enough of this! Taste this! Goofy!
Damn you, Vexen!
Power! Here you go! Heal!
Yeah, every time he does the shield bash attack, you lose 1/4 of your health.
Yeah! Taste this! Yeah! I shall freeze you! Here you go! Fire! 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 You imbecile! Yeah!
How? How did that hurt me?
Heal!
I want answers.
Heal!
I want them now. God damn it, I knew I shouldn't have done that.
I've had enough of this! Yeah! Here you go! Yeah!
It's all about patience here. You need to be patient. Wait for him to attack, then attack back by breaking his frickin' cards.
Fire!
And pray to God that he doesn't break yours.
Fire! 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 I shall freeze you!
Every time, I swear.
Taste this! Heal!
Fine, I don't care.
You're pushing it! You imbecile!
God, I wish I remembered which button activates the shortcut. Is it L1? No.
Come to me! You're pushing it! Here you go! Come taste this! Fire! Fire! You imbecile!
Damn it! I'm dead. I'm just dead.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Go for it. I knew it! I'm fucked! I'm fucked! I'm fucked! 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 Christ almighty! Please help me kill this motherfucker! Why is the internet taking a fucking dump?
Here you go. Taste this.
How did that fucking hit me? Jesus Christ, I am so goddamn pissed right now. I was so goddamn close, but then everything went to fucking hell again.
Filthy. Oh. Fire.
And it looks like the same fucking thing's gonna happen again.
Fire. 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 Taste this. Donald.
Fuck off, Donald. You know what? Just kill me. Just fucking kill me, please. Thank you. That way I can start this entire fucking fight all over again, please. I'm not giving up. Fuck that. I'm not giving up at all. I'm gonna keep going at him. Over and over. Even if it takes me the rest of the goddamn day. Jesus Christ, Vexen can go tuck a duck.
Here you go.
Seriously, I hate the range of which his attacks can hit you so goddamn easily.
Taste this. Fire. I shall freeze you. Back off.
Sure, that'll work. Or not.
Fire.
That was a waste. Absolute waste.
Here you go. Taste this.
Wow, I whiffed every single one of those goddamn fucking attacks again. I hate that shit. Every time he hits me with that, whenever he uses it. Because the range is absolutely ridiculous. It slaps you across the goddamn map.
Fire. I've had enough of this.
That's fucking stupid. Thank you. Thank you for ending my life because of that mentally retarded attack. Oh, Jesus. Christ almighty, please help me. Every goddamn time. He knows exactly which cards I'm gonna play. Can he see into my deck?
Taste fire. 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 Power. Heal.
Why?
Heal. I shall freeze you.
How is it that he has so many high-value cards?
You're pushing. Taste this.
should try something different. Different deck, maybe? Fuck you. Just die. Just fucking die!
Here you go.
Of course, as soon as I do that.
You imbecile. Yeah. Funnel. Fire. Fire. Heal. Here you go. Taste this.
Every frickin' card always breaks mine. It always breaks my frickin' cards.
Taste this. Fire. Here you go. Heal. Heal. Too much trouble. Here you go. I shall freeze you. Yeah, courage.
Come on, please go off. Fuck! Fucked. I'm fucked. Yeah, the item card is gone. It's all over. It is all freaking over.
Here you go. Here you go.
Note to self, when trying to use an item card, do not use a summoning card with it. It's just not gonna work. Watch, he'll break it.
Heal. Heal. Here you go. Yeah. Taste this.
Why?
Here you go.
Fuck this shit. I'm done. Just absolutely done. Fuck it, I just give up. I'm just gonna have to go and grind. That's all there is to it. Then again, maybe I'll try with my normal deck and see what happens. Once. Let's try it once.
Here you go.
Yeah, of course, I get my butt handed to me on a silver platter. Because this fucker's a high roller, like me. And the only way to counter a high roller deck is with another one.
Heal. Heal. Filthy. Yeah, no good.
How did he block all three of those attacks?
Courage.
Let it, you shit.
Taste this. Taste this.
Yeah, just end me, please. End me, senpai.
Back off.
Of course.
This is it.
Thank you. Actually hit him.
You imbecile. Yeah.
Couldn't break it in time, of course not. Of course not. Okay. Do I still have my second deck equipped? No. Okay, good. Thank God. What do I need for this door? 3 or higher. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. Alright, it's time to do some level grinding now. Reason? Well, we keep getting our ass handed to us on a silver platter thanks to frickin' Vexen and his stupid frickin' ice attacks that hit from across the fucking map. Also, fuck you, Donald. I'm real tired of your shit. Really am. Jesus flip.
It's over. Courage.
I'm not exactly sure how I should go about
Power.
possibly fighting Vexen again. I really don't.
Thunder. Fire.
Honestly, I feel like I should invest solely in CP for at least the next 4 levels. So that way I can max that out. Or get closer to maxing that out. Anyway.
Heal.
You know what, that may not be such a bad idea.
This is it.
That way I could have more cards in my deck too. Maybe I can, you know what? I think I got another idea for a possible deck. I need to create a Sonic Rays deck. Why didn't I think of creating one of those before? That way I'm just not solely relying. Another thing too could be that I should try a Fire Raid deck. Do I have that slate? I think I do. Let me check. Arms Arcanum. Yep, I do. Fire Raid. Just need 2 attack cards and fire. That's it. Just need a fire and 2 attack cards in that specific order.
This is it.
Maybe I should try the Sonic Rays deck first. So in essence, I'm kind of thinking about changing my second deck around. Or, you know, maybe I should change the third deck. I haven't really been using that. I've only used it once in this entire playthrough at this point. So that may not be such a bad idea.
Thunder. Fire. Freeze.
Seriously.
Heal. Heal.
I have no idea where I was going with it. Whatever.
Donald.
That'll work. Nice one, Donald. One of those rare instances where he can be useful. I wish it would work a lot more often. Whatever. Oddly enough, I haven't had the grind this hard since Olympus Coliseum, so I guess that's something. That's quite an accomplishment. Even so, though, I was really hoping I didn't have to grind in the middle of a frickin' live stream. It's really, really annoying to have to do that because of that fact. Well, at least we killed someone. Here we go. He's dead. Another calm bounty. I'll take that. Let's go.
This is it. This is it. Yeah. Ha. Goofy.
Let's go. Let's go, Goofy. There we go. Wow, that was sweet. And since we are like nearly at level 50, what level are we? 46. Since we're in level 46, it will take a while before we even achieve one level up. And now that I think about it, maybe I should consider just... I should just consider trying to fight Vexen again after each level and see what happens. I mean, it can't hurt, but I can be annoyed to death. But still, it can't hurt nonetheless. Well, that was wasted. Not a big fan of that attack, to be honest, but it can deal quite a bit of damage if it's used in the right way. Which, I gotta be honest, is pretty rare that it is even able to be used in the correct way. Go. At this point now, I really wish I had a better elixir card. Like, more than a 1. Something better like, oh, I don't know, a 5 or a 6? Hell, I'd take a 5. Anything that's better than 1 right now when it comes to the elixir card. That's for sure. Any other time? Not so much. Oh, moment's reprise. Whatever. It's cool. At least we're getting a couple more map cards out of this. And really, it does not matter at this point. Oh. Thank you. Well, it's another card for me to burn at least. There we go. That was an excellent Sonic Blade. Really have got to consider making a Sonic Blade deck. Well, alright. I'll take it. God damn it, still missed. There we go. Damn. That took a lot longer than I would have liked. That is for sure. Okay. How much further to go? Damn it. Missed out on the frickin' Moogle points again. Even if you're having trouble in the current world, you can go back to previous worlds and level grind some more there. However, it's highly not recommended that you do that because doing so will close up all the world map cards that you've used. So you will essentially have to restart the entire floor all over again.
It's over. Goofy. Loyal.
Nice one.
Goofy.
Another Goofy tornado, folks? Yeah. Why not? Am I right? Freaking love this attack. Just spins all around Sora and does lots and lots of damage and does great work, especially with crowd control. It truly is amazing.
Fire! Freeze! Heal! This is it!
God damn it.
Yeah!
There we go. Another Tranquil Darkness. How much further do I have left until the next level? See. 3,327. Still got a ways to go. That sucks. Sucks so freaking much.
Back off!
Ooh, that was sweet. I'm also considering creating a Moogle room as well and see if I can maybe buy a couple more card packs. But I just don't have very many Moogle points to begin with. I can't remember how many I have. I think it's around 600 or 700. Either way, it's not very many points. And I still do not like that at all. I really don't.
Back off! This is it! Donald!
Didn't really need that, but thanks anyway, I guess. Come on, man.
Courage!
Things like this just makes me wish this game just works in the traditional Kingdom Hearts battle combat system style, but no, they wanted to experiment and try something different, make it something unique. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trying to do something unique with your battle system, but if it's really this freaking complicated in order to even be able to use the said system, being such a major hindrance, it's just really, really lame. I don't like it. It's just so stupid. That'll work. Very nicely done. Phew. Okay, not too much further now. I think another battle or two, and we should be able to level up again. Oh, hi there. One ass has to frickin' appear off camera. That is so not frickin' fair. Also, how? How'd that miss? Die. Don't get me wrong, Stop is a good spell and all, but still, not the greatest spell, for sure. That'll work.
Thunder! Freeze! Heal!
Whew. Okay.
This is it!
We are. At some point, I may have to consider doing like solo grinding sessions, like grinding streams on one of these days during during playthroughs of RPGs, because you know, things like this tend to happen. It's dumb, it's stupid, but oh well. Not exactly something that can be controlled so easily. It's solely game dependent on its difficulty spikes and curves. It can have a good balance, or it can just ramp up like nobody's business. And either way, I don't like it. Ooh, gimme. Kingdom Key number 1 and Cure number 6. Cool. At the very least, I can just do this now. Get rid of the 5. And throw in the 6. Perfect. One numeric value higher than the last. I'll gladly take it. I really will. At least it'll give me another cure card to work with. One that's a good value. Almost as you can say, a great value. God damn it. With the attack.
Courage!
Okay.
Power!
There we go. He's dead. Still not enough experience. Well, damn. Well, looks like we'll need to do one more battle before we can level up again. Spellbinder, number 6. I'm cool with that. I'm kinda cool with that at the very least. Okay, let's go with you. That way the enemies play weaker cards. And so we can clear this room more easily. Also, what the hell, Sora? Why did you target the frickin' door? It's not like you can really do anything with it. This isn't the original Chain of Memories on Game Boy Advance, where you have to whack the doors in order to open them, or change the rooms. Jesus. Stupid freaking shadows. Why do they have to be so annoying? Bye. Die. Not too much more now. At least I hope not. God damn it, Donald. At least you redeemed yourself with the second attack, but even so, still sucks. Here we go. Level 47. A new slate. Let's go for it. Holy. Or holy. Holy. Okay, inflict damage on a targeted enemy and all surrounding enemies. You need a Mega Ether, Mega Elixir, and any other item card. Why would you use that? You're giving up some of the most powerful item cards in the entire game to execute a slate. Granted, it might be one of the most powerful slates in the entire game, but even so. And at this point, I'm going to continue my grinding session just a little bit longer. At the very least, I'm just going to clear up this room. That way, I'm more than prepared for the road ahead. At least I should be. I hope that's the case, but knowing my dumb luck, it isn't. There we go, he's dead. And of course, more friends.
Fire!
Because what else is new?
Heal! Back off! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Go.
Yeah!
Hey.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Rah!
Whenever you are grinding, there's really no easy method for level grinding. Not yet. Not until you get the ability Flare. And to execute Flare, you need Mushu plus 2 fire cards. And I think it's one of the more rare slates that you can get in the game. Then again, maybe you can learn it through level ups, but I'm not entirely sure. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Well, thanks for that.
Heal.
Thanks for the heal. Always nice to have it.
This is it. Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Just hate the fact that it takes so dang long to kill these enemies sometimes. It's just dependent on what Keyblade cards you have in your deck and what you use. I mean, I would try to use some other Keyblade cards that aren't the Kingdom Key, but they're the only cards I have in my deck that are relatively cheap and are very reliable. Well, hello. Huh, we got a new notification. I think that's a new subscriber for YouTube. We don't have any sort of notifications for Twitch here, not yet. I don't have the ability to offer subscriptions to people yet. I'm still working on achieving that affiliate status, and it's still a long, rough road ahead. We still got a ways to go before we can even achieve such a feat. However, I am slowly yet surely getting there. However, it is going to take quite a bit of time in order to even get there. That's for sure. It's very much like YouTube and how that works. For every subscriber I get on YouTube is an accomplishment within itself. That's something I like. It's always fun. It's still strange though that I even got the notification in the first place for a YouTube notification. But anywho, whoever subscribed recently, thank you for the subscription. There you go. There we are.
Goofy.
Come on, Goofy, let's go! Pretty good. Pretty good strike, that's for sure. Okay, not too much longer now. At least I hope not. Okay, somehow I got a recommended YouTube video through my browser. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Another Spellbinder. Kinda sucks that the value is low, but whatever. Another card for me to burn from the Moogle room later. At the very least. Damn it, how did I miss? No clue. Dang, I can't believe I've been going on for nearly 4 hours now in this entire session. Granted, I did have to step away a couple of times throughout the entire session. Twice to move the truck due to the plow guy being here, and once to go to the bathroom. Well, it doesn't matter to me. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to finish up Twilight Town. Even if I have to grind, and grind some more. Either way. Wait, what am I doing?
Courage! Thunder! Fire! Freeze! Filthy!
That'll work. That'll work out very nicely.
Heal! Funnel!
Okay. What's next?
This is it!
More destruction, maybe? I really, really hope so.
Funnel!
Nice one, Donald. At least you're useful against the regular shadows. Not so much against a lot of other enemies.
Filthy!
There we go. Still got quite a ways to go before my next level up. Whatever. It's not like it really matters all that much. Actually, yes it does. What am I saying? Every level up does matter. Okay. That'll work. Double Blizzara, and I don't think a single one of those things even hit a single enemy. God damn it, Donald. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Frickin' missed every attack. There we go. Jeez, that took way too long. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my Sonic Rays Sonic Blade deck. Need 3 attack cards of different types, 20 to 23. So let's clear deck number 3 and edit it. So I need 21 to 23. What am I doing? Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. Need another 7. And okay. That'll work. 9 plus 6. I think that's 15. Okay, I need an 8 for the second row. Do I have any 8s? Yes, I do. Although I kind of didn't want to use a platinum card. 16, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, I need another 7. That'll work. It's best to customize your Sonic Wraith deck with one platinum card to start the combo. Because, well, technically you lose that card upon its first use, so why not use it for slates? That seems like a really good idea. That'll work. 123. Alright, let's see if we can go even higher. Okay, 9. I think that's 15. 20, 21, 22. That'll work. Okay, what can we use next? I think that's a platinum. Or premium card, excuse me. 15. Okay. I think that's right. 21 to 23. Throw down that. This, unfortunately, is going to take me a while. It typically does. 8. I need another 8 or 9. Alright, I'll go with this then. And, 16. We get 5. Five, 6, or 7. I think I'll go ahead and replace that with a 6. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep. Throw down that. Oh shoot, I can't do that. I need a different card. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That'll work. Okay, this is 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I need a 5. 5 or 6. And this is perfect. Okay. Next! Okay. 8. Could use another high value card right now. Okay, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need a 9, 8, or 7. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And... Huh? I don't know if I can create any more Sonic Raves, but I do have quite a number of them, which is very, very handy. And you know what? I'm gonna throw in the Roxas. I'm gonna throw this Roxas card in, and this elixir. I'm definitely gonna need some cure cards. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, so much for the Roxas plan. Heck, I was using the wrong cards anyway. Okay. Perhaps... no. That's not gonna work. Because we need fire-based attacks in order to fight Vexen and defeat him. And I'm definitely gonna need this. $669. That'll work. That way I can just quickly throw down something here. Alright. Deck number 3 is finally ready to go. Sorry that took me so long, but you know what they say. Good things take quite a large amount of time to perfect. You know what I mean? And so the Sonic Race deck is now ready. Ready to be unleashed and wreck Vexen's face. At least I'm really hoping it will. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed. And we'll probably have to level grind some more. And we're at the 4-hour mark now. Wow, 4 hours. Great. Okay, here we go. Next round. Let's do this. Well, that was stupid.
Here you go.
Damn it, Donald. Why did you undo that? The damage that you just dealt. God damn it.
You're pushing it.
God damn it. Alright. I just screwed up once. I just screwed up. I was an idiot. Used the friend card when I shouldn't have. Alright. Here we go again. So yeah, the strategy of this fight is this. Sonic Rave, Sonic Blade, to be exact, is your best friend. Use it, abuse it, cherish it, and break every single card that Vexen deals with your Sonic Blade attack. Over and over. And if you have to collect any friend cards during the assault, great! Use them as well. That'll work, hopefully.
Here you go. This is it.
And once the Sonic Rave assault is finished, just use your elixir and reload all your cards instantaneously.
You are just an experiment. I shall. This is it. This is it.
So close, I can taste victory within my grasp. Come on.
You imbecile.
Screw it.
Here you go. This is it. Heal.
God damn it.
Funnel. This.
Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good.
This is it.
Got him! Jesus Christ almighty! Woo! Finally, it's all over. Ah. When in doubt, Sonic Blade to frickin' oblivion. Pun totally intended. And with that, we got Vexen's enemy card. Time to level up something good. And HP it is.
You have such strength, even at the mercy of your memory.
None of that matters. Just put Riku back.
Just put him back. The Riku you speak of has but one fate, to sink into the darkness. And you will share that fate, Sora. If you continue to seek the girl Namine, the shackles will tighten. You'll lose your heart and end up becoming Marluxia's pawn.
Marluxia? What does Namine have to do with...
Whoa! Axel, what the hell are you doing here?
Axel!
Yo, Sora.
Hello,
Did I catch you at a bad
Shawario.
time?
I'll explain what's been going on momentarily.
Axel, why?
I came to stop you from talking too much. By eliminating your existence.
No, don't do it.
We are just nobodies who have no one to be, yet we still are. But now you can be nothing instead of just being a nobody. You're off the hook.
No, please don't. I don't want it.
Goodbye.
I freaking love that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay.
What are you? What are you people?
Don't know. I wonder about that myself.
Whatever, Axel. You can be a jerk, but at the same time, that's why I love you. You don't take shit from nobody. Anywho, We just recently defeated Vexen, which was a massive, massive pain in the ass to do. And I have been contemplating, like, some kind of plan. Like, what can I do to freaking destroy Vexen completely? And then during the grinding session I did for like the past 30 minutes or so, I came up with an idea. Use Sonic Rave. Create a Sonic Rave deck. That's what I did. And unleashed it all over Vexen's face. Best idea ever. And my god, Vexen he was just giving me a hell of a time. But thank god, he's done. And over with. Never again do I have to fight the man.
Nice work. I say good riddance to that blabbermouth.
Marluxia, you used Vexen to test Sora's strength, didn't you?
Not just Sora's, it was yours too. We weren't sure if you actually had it in your bones to take out a fellow member. Well, I guess that you did. It's time to join up. Taking over the organization will be like child's play with the three of us.
So that's where Sora comes in.
Of course. He wants to see Naminé, so why don't we just give him what he wants?
Rejoice, Naminé. The time is near for you to meet the hero that you've been longing for.
I'm glad. But I'm warning you. You better not do anything to betray Sora's feelings. Do you understand me, little one?
I understand.
All you need do is layer Sora's memories and bring his heart closer to you.
I wonder what he could mean by that.
Sora. Even if you come for me, what then?
That is a question I quite wonder myself. But I guess we'll cross that road when we get to it.
Oh, Riku!
It's you again!
You'll hurt Naminé if you go further.
You still want to fight? But Vexen's gone, so now you're free.
It doesn't matter what happens to him. I'm protecting Naminé from you. That's what's in my heart. Sora, I made a promise to Naminé. I promised to keep her safe.
You did?
There was a meteor shower this one night when she and I were little. Naminé got scared and said, what if a shooting star hits the islands? So I told her, if a shooting star comes this way, I will protect you.
You made a promise with a toy sword.
What? How do you know about that?
Because that was the promise I made to her that night. I would protect her. I said it.
Don't lie! You weren't the one there that night.
You're the one who wasn't there. That was when she gave her good luck charm to me.
Her what?
See?
Tell me, where did you get that?
Oh boy, something's striking a chord within Riku. Wonder what's going on.
Good try.
Huh?
That must be a fake. I've got the real one right here.
How are they both the same?
Two of them?
Fake should be destroyed!
Oh great, so now Riku is going to be standing in our way. And it's time for Riku round 3. The final round. I swear, it is the last round. The last time we have to fight Riku in the entire game. Well, at least for Sora's playthrough. Of course, we still have to do it with Riku. With a Riku story. And once again, Sonic Wave him. Sonic Blade him to death. Sonic Blade, one of the best freaking abilities ever. Love this ability. It completely wrecks bosses and stun locks them for every freaking hit you deal them. Boom, baby! Woohoo! Damn, I made Riku my bitch! And after everything I went through tonight, don't I deserve it? Don't I deserve to do something like that? Please. Oh.
Riku. It's just like mine. How'd he get this?
Whoa, what the hell's going on now? Another world card. This time, it's Destiny
It turned
Islands.
into a card.
Thanks, Shawario. Thank you very much. Whatever works. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Riku's good luck charm turned into a card? It's weird. So you and Riku had the same memory. That really is strange. One that really baffles my mind.
I don't understand what's going on.
Every fan with the
Let's
entire
just keep
Kingdom Hearts
moving, okay?
series ever.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. How can two of you have the same memory? You can't both be right.
I'm wrong. Fine, then don't believe me.
That's not what he meant. We're just kinda worried.
Then let's ask Naminé. That should clear it up. Look, we don't have time to sit around, so let's go!
Sora, what happened to you?
What's that mean?
Well, you always get real touchy when it comes to stuff about Naminé. But before we came to this castle, you didn't even remember what her name was.
Now Naminé's the only thing you talk about.
It doesn't make sense. Maybe you should just slow down and think ahead about some of these things.
Think ahead? What is the matter with you guys? Do you want me to abandon her?
No, that's not it.
Then do whatever you want. You can lay back and take a nap for all I care. I'm going to find Naminé.
Sora!
Wow. Cold, Sora. That was just cold as ice.
You're all that he's got left. So then, if you don't stop this, no one will.
But it's too late.
You shouldn't give up just yet. Say, Naminé, have you noticed Marluxia doesn't seem to be around?
What are you saying?
Just that there's no one here who would want to get in your way. Just make it count.
I wonder what...
Now this should be interesting. Try and make it enjoyable, Sora. It's the least you can do for me, you know. Hey, wait. I'm enjoying this. You guys are something else.
I wonder what Axel's deal is, letting Naminé go like that. Guess we'll find out soon enough.
Sora, that was no way to...
Keep it to yourself!
Well, anyway, at this point now, Donald and Goofy are pretty much gone, but not forever. Let me assure you, Sora just had a feud with them because Naminé is on his mind, and it's just bothering him to no end that not only is Naminé in trouble, but Riku is just refusing Sora's help in every shape, every turn. Really, Riku is just not playing nice with us. Something's going on here, and I don't like it. But anywho, I've been going on for well over 4 hours now, and, well, it's time for me to bring this stream to an end. I need to edit out some dead air from a couple of different points in the stream, and afterwards, I'll upload it to YouTube and let it go live Tuesday. This is General Snivy with Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Next time, we're going to be heading through Destiny Islands and see what that place is about. Since Destiny Islands was the first world that we ended up in, or no, not ended up in, but when we started the game in the first Kingdom Hearts game, that was the first world that we were on. Destiny Islands was where we were born and where we were raised. And in the next play session, which will be tomorrow, we'll be exploring said islands and see what this place has in store for us story-wise. The climax is only a few moments away, and we're so close to the end of the game, that's not even funny. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for possibly the end game of Sora's play session. That's my goal, but no guarantees. But, like I said, it's a goal, and I would like to achieve it. Alright, that's the end. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all later.